guys, it's Melissa and welcome back to my channel. Today I want to talk to you about my favorite makeup things that aren't makeup. So makeup that's not makeup bits. Yeah. And I've got a few things sat here in front of me that I like. So if that sounds interesting, go ahead and stick around. If you haven't already, you can hit that subscribe button. That would be pretty amazing. And let's just get started. So the first thing I'm going to talk about is my micellar water, and that's the Bioderma. But I want to talk about like a little trick that I do with it. So I use this like every morning when I wake up as like a way to clean my face. And just kind of get rid of any oils or leftover moisturizer or anything like that. It's just the way I cleanse my face in the morning. So I keep one back here where I film, and then I keep one in my bathroom. And back here where I film, the biggest thing that I do with it is I keep these back here with it. And usually when I start doing my makeup, I take one cotton round, put some micellar water on it, and then just leave it sitting here on my desk while I do my makeup. And then that way, if I have foundation on my fingers or eyeshadow, or let's say I want to swatch some eyeshadows before I decide which one I want to use, I can clean my fingers really, really easily on it. And then it dries really quick. And the nice thing about the Bioderma in particular is that other micellar waters that I've used have left like a film on my face. Like I feel like you can feel like you've used them. Like after I use it, I felt like I almost had to wash my face with a cleanser because it would leave something behind. But with the Bioderma, as soon as it dries, it's like you forget that you used it. So second thing that I want to talk about are my sponges. And I've used loads of different sponges, and the problem that I've had with sponges is that eventually they deteriorate. I mean, obviously they stain and they get to where they're looking not so cute. Like this one is stained and it's getting to where it's not looking so pretty. It's clean, but it's stained. But is that I would get little like tears in them. Like they would deteriorate and break down, and it wouldn't even take that long. Like sometimes it would be within a week or so, and I would have holes in it. Like they would rip open and have little tears in them. So these sponges I love, and they are the AOA Studio Paw Paw Wonder Blender sponges. I buy them in these packs of 6. I have like 2 of them in my bathroom, and they're just amazing. They're like $10 for 6 of them, so it's less than $2 a sponge. And it's they're just great. They hold up. They last a while, and I have not had to replace one because it has torn yet. I've replaced a couple because they got stained and ucky looking. That's a technical term, ucky looking. I think this is like my 3rd one that I've used, and I just love them so much. Next item is how I hold my sponges. Now I'm a little extra, but I have issues with, no, it's not a big issue or anything, but my sponges, they would just roll about the desk. And then I've had them fall off the desk, and then God forbid a cat finds one, and then you're done, right? That sponge is done. And the cat wants to chew on it and destroy it. These little holders. I got them on Amazon, and they're like springy. They're just cool. They're kind of fun to just play with. But stick your sponge in there. It's not going to roll around the desk. It's going to keep it safe. It's going to keep it on the desk. Or vanity. It's just, they're just cool. They came in a pack of 2. So I have 2 of them. This one has another sponge in it, but I have 2. Actually, I have 4 because I have 2 more because I didn't know how many I was gonna need. So I bought two packs, and the other 2 are just put away for if I want to use them later. But yeah, they're just cute and they work, and there's something like, I don't need that, and then you get one and you're like, how did I live without it? I'm going to tell you about some of my favorite brushes, and most of these brushes, I'm going to start with the 2 that are a little pricier, but even though, like, you could probably find cheaper alternatives, they're not super expensive, but they are a little pricier, and then all the rest of them are like drugstore available at the drugstore. I bought them at the drugstore. So the first one I'm going to talk about is this blush brush from, I think it's Shayna B. I got it in an Ipsy bag. I have since looked it up on the onlines, and it's about $20. But I just love it so much. I use it pretty much every day with powder blushes. This works great. And it's just a domed blush brush. It's very like, it's just the right density. It's like Goldilocks, right? Like, it's not too dense. It's not too, what's the opposite of dense? Undense. It's just right. It's just right. It's in the Goldilocks of blush brushes. Next is going to be my favorite blending brush, and it's the Sigma E25. It's just a fluffy blending brush. Again, it's Goldilocks. It's just the right density, the right firmness. And it just blends eyeshadow beautifully. I think I have 3 of them because I use it like every day with almost every single look. Sigma brushes are available at Target, so that's where I buy a lot of mine, or on their website. I've also bought loads on their website. This is the small pointed eyeshadow ES6 from Profusion. This actually comes in a set of 3. You can buy it on their website, or you can buy it at Walmart is where I've seen them. But it's this and a blending brush, and then something else. I don't remember. I have it over here in one of my makeup brush holders. But this one is a really good one for getting into the crease. It kind of goes with the next one that I'm going to talk about. It gets it into the crease. You can do like the outer corner with it and then go in and blend. The other one that I use for a similar purpose is the e.l.f. Eye Contour Brush. It's just like a small domed, it's not quite a pencil brush, but it's like they're almost the same. This one's a little fluffier than this one. But yeah, they work great for getting into the crease. And then you can go in with your blending brush and blend it out. The next brush that I'm going to talk about is the Real Techniques 332. I like it so much that I have at least 2 of them. I might have a 3rd one floating around here somewhere. But these are the same brush. It's just a small, kind of stubby brush, but it's still got a little bit of fluff to it. It's dense, and it works great for packing color on the lid, or I also really like it for smudging color along the bottom lash line. This is one of my favorite ones for that. It's just kind of the right size and density, and yeah, I really enjoy these brushes. I really enjoy this brush. That's why I have multiples of it. And the last brush that I'm going to talk about is another e.l.f. brush, and this is the e.l.f. Smudge brush, and it's just short and firm, and it's good for smudging eyeshadow under the eye. The reason that I like this one is because it's a little bit wider than the Real Techniques brush. So if you're going along the whole lash line with a color, or like it's quick and it works great. So, and this is one of the, the different handles of the different brushes, like, are different price points. And the white brushes, I think, from e.l.f. are the most inexpensive. Next, moving away from brushes, I want to talk about how I use the same brush for multiple colors in a look, and that is with this guy, the Sigma Switch. I've talked about this in a short but now I'm featuring it in this video. And basically it's silicone, like, can you hear that? It's silicone, it's double-sided, and the sides are the same. So that's really nice. You can kind of tell that it's well loved. Oh, we have a dog hair. That's like a chapter in my memoir. Oh, we have a dog hair. Yeah, we still have. There we go. Sigma Switch. The different sections are like labeled. Like this says eyeshadow. I tend to use these two up here for my eye brushes. And also this, like, I pretty much just use whatever I feel like I want to use at that moment. I just literally leave it sat on my desk while I'm doing my eyeshadow, and then you probably have heard it in videos of that. That is me using the Sigma Switch to take one color off and put another color on. I really like it for my blending brushes because I want to keep that blending brush clean and free of eyeshadow. So I tend to use it, especially when I'm blending a different color. So if I was just blending a dark purple over here and now I want to blend a lighter purple over here, I'll just make sure that my blending brush is clean. That's all the bits that I have for you today that are makeup but not makeup. Like, I wouldn't be able to get my makeup done without them, but they're not actually makeup products themselves. They're brushes and accessories and things. Spooky bit kind of goes with the theme of makeup but not makeup today. It is another brush holder, and this time it's as big as my head. And it's a coffin that looks like it's sat on its side. And what's really nice about it is it's got three different, like, it's got like 2 dividers, so it's got 3 sections. So were you more organized than I am, you could definitely put like eye brushes, face brushes, powder brushes, however you would want to do it. I am not that organized, so it's just brush goes in brush holder, and that's my organization level. But I love this. I got it on Amazon. It's wooden, it's nice, it looks super cute on my vanity. All my brush holders are like creepy and gothy. Like, I've got a coffin, a tombstone, a skull, and a bat. That's my makeup brush holders that sit on my desk. So love this. I will link it in the description box down below. If you enjoyed this video, please go ahead and give it a like. And if you want, you could, if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button. I hope you have a splendid and super fantastic rest of your day. And I will see you later. Bye.